You ever like just get a random song stuck in your head? I've got Baby It's Cold Outside, and it's not cold outside. It's not anywhere near Christmas. We haven't gotten through Halloween yet, but baby, it's cold outside. It's like 70 degrees. I don't know, something like that. I'm glad no one was here to hear that. Oh shit. I am so sore. I haven't walked in like a long time. It's been a hot minute, you guys. It's probably been like, oh God, it's probably been like a week. Probably since, well, no, I did a dog walk without being live during it. But I am, my schedule at work has been kind of weird and late, and I'm not gonna fucking work out when I get home. I'm fucking beat the shit up. Type of person that's gonna do it before work. I'm just not. I know who I am. Hey Fluff, hey LD. You heard it? Well, don't tell anyone. I hurt. I mean, waking up this morning was horrible. Like, I don't know what I'm doing at my job that stresses me out, like my physical form out that much. Because it's not that bad. There are way worse physical jobs, but I don't know. I'm weak. I'm weak. What can I say? I just had an energy drink, which I need to stop doing, but I think there's one of the causes of why I have Raynaud syndrome. And if it happens while I'm streaming, I'll show you. But for the sake of breathing, I'm going to wait till I get up there to talk anymore so I don't die, okay? I'm sure you hurt for way different reasons. Ooh, what's wrong, honey? Okay, Fluff. Fluff is on it, guys. I can't talk and breathe. I can't do it. It's an incline, you know? And I'm still talking because I can't not. Okay, let me sit up here for a second, catch my breath. I'm out of shape. I'm out of the routine of things. It doesn't take long to revert back to your old ways. And I haven't been to the gym in over a week. I haven't done an exercise routine in over a week. I haven't walked the dogs in about a week. I'm probably gaining weight. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but I know I have because I have extra jiggle, you know? But as far as the Raynaud syndrome goes, it's crazy. It looks really bad. It scares people when I show them. Oh, there it is a little bit, if you can see. Do you see the discoloration in my hand? So what happens is this happens, hey bud, thanks for stopping in, man. What happens is like your blood vessels, like your small ones, like your capillaries, see how it's going back to normal slowly? What happens, this happens mostly to women, although it can happen to men too. Your blood vessels, say this is like a cross section of your blood vessels. Things like certain medications like birth control, caffeine, smoking, it'll make your blood vessels constrict, okay? And when that happens, the blood can't get to your fingertips, your toes, your tongue, your lips. And so it's a circulatory issue. And then you get this discoloration and you go numb. From my experience, I usually have it happen when I wake up in the morning and whenever I drink caffeine or if I smoke. I am going to the doctor, although I already know a lot about it because I've read about it, but I am going to go see a doctor to tell them about it on top of some other things. But it can also happen to people that are constantly like on vibration. So like if you run a jackhammer, if that's your job, you can experience Raynaud syndrome from the constant vibration. And it's like knocking all the blood out of your fingers and shit. All right, bud. I don't know how long I'll be, but enjoy your game. I hope your team wins. So anyways, it's funny that I was just talking about it and it happened. That was a little example, but sometimes all of my fingers will discolor. I like to tell people it's like me touching death. But I am concerned because I do have a heart condition and I know exactly what's doing it, and I can't stop. I can't stop drinking caffeine. I can't do it. Look at my little boy though. He's so cute. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay, let's get this walk over with. My house is a biological disaster. I need to clean like you would not believe. If I don't do it, nobody does it. And I haven't been doing it, you guys. And the maid hasn't shown up yet. What's going on? Master, hey Jam. Hello from the States. Welcome, my Indian brother or sister. I'm trying this new thing because I went through about a year's worth of fighting with this person online, and it brought out the most negativity, the most toxic shit. So now that she's moved on to a new victim, I can put that shit to rest and try this new thing called positivity and kindness and trying to just be cool with everybody. Just treat everyone with kindness and respect. It was hard for me to do with this one person because she has issues and was constantly attacking me, and I have a hard time walking away from shit like that. But I think I'm in the free and clear now. I can move on because that's what we do as humans. We evolve. We learn from our mistakes and we do better next time. So I take it as a learning opportunity. Take the lessons that I've learned from that experience and apply them to my future. And what have I learned? I have learned that you cannot change people, and meeting someone's energy in a negative way solves nothing. I mean, I kind of knew that already, but it was a good reminder. Being petty gets you nothing in life, really. So, with all the different things I've learned, we move forward, Anyways, I am so out of shape, you guys. This is embarrassing. I don't have a broken heart, and I've never dated you. Imagine if you saw me walking out of the woods towards you. You would be so smitten. Why are you pretending to be Eric? I had an energy drink. No, why does Tom Space always say no more lies? Who's lying? You quit 2 pots of coffee a day. 2 pots a day, that's a lot. Although, welcome from the West Virginia. I'm your neighbor from Pennsylvania. Energy drinks, though, I mean, I don't know how much exactly that is, 2 pots of coffee's worth of caffeine. I read somewhere that like a typical cup of coffee is like 75 milligrams of caffeine, but I should double check that because I might be lying. I don't know. But like the energy drinks I drink right now are 200 milligrams a piece, and I usually drink 2 a day. Yesterday I only had 1, and I am seeing if I can wean myself off, but I woke up so slow today. Oh my gosh. I was so sore, so stiff, and I just did not want to be conscious. So I slept in really late, but I got shit to do today. So is that a pug? Hello, Mike. No, it's oh, it's Eric. It's the real Eric. Hi, real Eric. No, this is a chihuahua. I don't know what the film quality, the quality's like, but because we do lose visual quality here soon. But this is a, you know what I honestly think he is? Because I got him from a backyard breeder. I think he's a chihuahua, but I think he's got weenie in him. I think he's got dachshund in his roots somewhere. So I guess he's a chiweenie. I don't know. Whatever, I love him. My last dog was a dachshund mix too. And then the other one's a mastiff. He's half cat. Get him a doggy DNA test. Ty, oh my God, I want to. But I can't justify the purchase. I can't. And you know what? I signed up for BarkBox, and I signed up right after they had this deal where if you signed up for BarkBox, they would send you a free DNA test. And I missed it by like this much, and I'm so mad because that would have been worth it, you know? But instead, I just got their typical new deal where when you first sign up, you get like double box or whatever, double the shit. Yes, Eric, I thought that's who you were. And I think it's Billy because that account came to Lady Venom's stream. I think she's still alive if anyone's interested. I left her stream because my dogs, I like supporting Lady Venom. I like attending her streams whenever possible, but I couldn't wait any longer because it's later in the day, but also my dogs were getting really like uppity, anxious, restless. They were ready to go because they haven't had a walk in forever. But yeah, if you see a clone of you, it's more than likely it's Billy. He was in there harassing JC and Lady Venom. Last night I tried to have a panel and I really wish Jack would have came up because he knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I tried to have a panel last night about, of all things, religion, but not really religion, but just like what, you know, how did we come to be? What is creation? What is consciousness? Things like that. I know that sounds like deep, right? I like to talk about deep shit. I'm not really the small talk kind of person, but it started off really good and strong, but it kind of went off the rails a little bit because people were going off topic, and I'm like, you know, I don't really want to have a panel to just talk about anything. I really just wanted to talk about this topic. So yeah, but I really always appreciate the people that come in and join my panels and offer their 2 cents. And then the people that watch too, but I don't keep those streams up usually. They're kind of polarizing. People don't like to talk. If you talk about politics, you automatically, what's the word? Not ostracize, but I can't think. But you automatically are offending half of the people watching. And the same goes for religion. But I'm not here to be popular. I'm just here to, when I do these kinds of things like streaming, I'm just here to communicate with others. Dog DNA test, never heard of it. Yeah, they can test your dog's DNA and see what kind of dog they are. Different breeds have different DNA markers. So if you have a mixed breed, they can give you pretty accurate results on what is in their lineage. Like, oh, your dog is 13% pug and 53% Westie and, you know, whatever. There was something interesting, though, because I've been listening to this guy named Billy Carson, and you guys are going to hear me talk about this a lot. I just recently, like within this past few days, stumbled upon him. And I've been listening to his theories about all kinds of things, but he's very intelligent. He's a well-spoken person. And one thing that we have that scientists, they call it junk DNA. So like when they looked at DNA, they could code it, they could figure out what it all does. You know, like this causes this and that and the other. But we also have what they call junk DNA, and they don't really know what it does. And I find that to be fascinating because, you know, what is it there for? You know, nature doesn't just have extra parts, you know. We don't just, everything that nature does is for a specific reason. And one thing they think that junk DNA might be, but it's, you know, it's a theory, is for navigation. Because in our brains, and don't quote me because I don't know the names, I'm gonna have a really bad memory, but in our brains, we have these crystals, these, I don't know what they're called, I forget, but animals have it too. Animals have it, and what they found out is that that is for navigation purposes. So like things that, like, you know how birds just know where to fly, you know? Sea turtles just know where the islands are to lay their eggs, things like that. It's because they have a navigation system kind of built in their brains. And we have that same shit, but we can't do it. Why is that? Why is it that we can no longer do what they do? And we have everything we need to do it. That's the kind of shit that I find fascinating. And his theory, and I'm gonna lose you on this, but his theory is that, I know it sounds crazy, but if you listen to him, I'm telling you, it's very convincing. He thinks there are multiple gods and that they kind of edited our DNA, so we can't do those kinds of things anymore. I know it sounds crazy when I say it out loud, but I don't know, man. I don't know. He also thinks there's aliens. One day, when I'm ready, I will tell you guys about my alien experience. I have talked about it before, but that stream was so incredibly emotional for me that I had to privatize it. But I will one day talk about it. So I can relate to this guy a little bit. And I guess that's why I'm so fascinated by what he has to say. Anyways. Hi, Valak. Hey, Deuterino. I know, I didn't even show myself. I'm not even wearing spandex. I figured you were busy. And you're the only one that asked for it. Treat the stream like a bar. No religion, politics, or cussing. Oh, dude. They always cuss at the bar. What are you talking about? I can't help it. I do swear. I don't think I swear that much. No, not crystal meth crystals. And look, I'm the queen of Google, and if I could, I'd Google it right now. I just can't right now. We have GPS. Yeah, but we have it in our brains, Jim. We just can't access it. What's the appendix or wisdom teeth for? Okay, this is what I think wisdom teeth are for. Okay, Mike? I think wisdom teeth are from our caveman days, right? Before we had dental hygiene and shit. And so we would lose teeth along the way. And the wisdom teeth were like extra molars for when our others rotted out of our mouth. So it was like a backup system for our teeth. Because, you know, if we don't have teeth, we can't survive. Not in the caveman times, right? As far as the appendix, I've heard several theories on that. One being that it's to aid in digestion because we used to eat, because I do believe in evolution, but we used to eat things that were difficult for human beings to digest. Another theory, which is odd, but some people think it's a vestigial tail. But you know, it's really up for debate because we don't know, right? So all we can do is speculate. Okay, I know this is probably the worst place to stop because did the video go to crap? I don't know. It is so humid out. Ugh. Grinding bone? Yeah, like a chicken gizzard. Like it's for grinding, right? It's just, it's a shame because we don't use it. We don't need it, but it can definitely kill us. But what is that saying? Great minds. Oh God, I heard someone say this recently and I can't remember how it goes. Something like, great minds think about ideas. Average minds think of politics, and small minds think of other people or talk shit about other people. Something like that. I'm trying to be a great mind, even if I'm not that intelligent, if I'm not that smart. I still do think of these out there ideas. And I don't want to be the small-minded person that just talks about other people. I don't care if that's popular, you know. I don't do things just because it's popular. I don't care. Never did. But I don't care about politics, so I'm not average. And I got to get out of the mindset of talking shit about other people. So what I want to do is focus on bigger, better things, you know? Like, why are we here? Where did we come from? I have so many ideas. This guy kind of opened my mind a little bit to exploring other ways of thinking, I guess. Hi, Mary. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, I'm out of shape, bro. I haven't worked out in like a week. My dogs haven't had a walk in like a week. And I had caffeine, caffeine can cause shortness of breath. And I think it does for me. Another reason I should quit. I just can't. It's so hard. I got dependent on caffeine to get me up and going. It's so hard to stop. Even though I can see it slowly killing me. Like, I'm ready, guys. I'm ready to go. I've seen enough. I'm ready to find out if there's a God or not, you know? Hey, LD, do you smell like not Fireball anymore? Hey, tea time. You're dependent on Fireball. Oh, boy. I mean, look, it would be hypocritical of me to put you down when you're addicted to something when I am also addicted to something that's not healthy, right? Who am I to judge anyone? I just worry about you because when I see you pass out on stream, and I actually care about you as a human being, Phil, I really do. Not in a creepy way, but like in a friendship kind of way. And I hate seeing my friends, you know, suffer and hurt themselves. So drink some fucking water, bro. Do you want me to DoorDash it to you? Because I will. I would DoorDash you water or Pedialyte, whatever you want. Tresemme and ooh la la. You could use an Ensure. Do you want a V8 and an orange slice? Who do I sound like? I gotta stop doing that, man. It's like a knee-jerk reaction. Tiffany, no, you're better than this. Oh my God. Don't tell LD how to live his life. I'm not. I'm just... Look, telling someone to drink water when they're clearly dehydrated is just something a friend would do. Okay, Kevin? Is anybody telling you to drink water when you pass out on stream? Does anyone care about you, Kevin? Answer me this. I live my life one step at a time and one Fireball at a time. Good God. This can be a short life, man. But it's yours and you do whatever you want with it, my dude. Nobody cares about you. No, I was just fucking with you, Kevin. You've got the nice Jewish chick that makes lots of money. You're gonna be fine. Hey Angie, good morning, afternoonish. Here for a good time. Are you having a good time though? Because I understand good time, not a long time, sure, but is it a good time? If it's a good time, then, you know, bottoms up, buddy. She said everyone has their addictions, but she's not judging. I think as human beings, it's second nature to judge people, but I'm trying really hard not to because I am just as guilty of a lot of shit that I point fingers at others for. But I'm a human being and I'm trying to better myself and I'm trying to do well. So one thing I gotta do is stop pointing fingers at others, you know? Start looking at myself. Forget about what those people can do for them. What can I do to myself to better myself? I think ultimately that's why we're here. I think, because I always think, what is the purpose of all this, right? Why give us intelligence if there's no meaning to it other than survival? And even then, we have more intelligence than we need if it's just about survival, right? I think we're here to learn. I think we're here to learn things and be better. And my idea is that there is more to life after we die. I know that is not everyone's idea, and that's fine. But it makes sense to me that if we're here and there is more after death, then we're here to learn and grow. And I wanna learn from my mistakes. It's hard sometimes, but anyways, blah blah blah, right? Hey, it's better than crack. That's what I tell Gary, right? I may have picked up the marijuana again, and he goes, well, it's better than heroin. And I'm like, you're right. Imagine if I was an Adderall addict. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. I've never taken that, nor will I ever. We're all guilty of judging. I know, but we're not here to judge each other, right? Hello, Mystic, Salty Black Bear. Who is that dark figure standing behind that tree? I really hope that it's death itself. I am ready. Let's go. Hopefully it's quick and not that bloody. Let's go. Yeah, I do. I do, and edibles too. And one day I'll tell you guys what happened to me. I've already talked about it in the past, but that stream is gone and most of you have no idea. I will talk about it one day. And it involves all kinds of crazy shit. A river runs through it. That was a decent movie. Oh, never mind, that's just Brock Hershey. He's harmless. All you gotta do with Brock is throw silk at him and run in the other direction, and you'll be fine. And if you run into Phil is the man, throw shoes, because he's into shoes. The worst he can do is ask you about silk and silk accessories. Yes. I haven't practiced the ukulele in like 2 weeks, guys. I've been slack-a-lacking because all I've been doing is working and sleeping. Isn't my dog magnificent? You're so cute, Titus. You are adorable. I've got 2 bark boxes now I haven't filmed. And some of you that are men may appreciate this. I have a Fabletics haul that I would like to film. Another try on. It might be my last one for a while, but I had a bunch of credits stored up. And I was considering quitting Fabletics because I have so much shit. But I also have a bunch of credits there and a bunch of points. So if I quit, I forfeit all of it. So I turned in my credits to get my outfits, and I still have these points. And points equate to either money off or a product or something. And I don't really want to give that up, you guys. So I paused it for 3 months. And in 3 months, I'm going to reassess and see if I want to keep it or not. Because I do like the outfits. They keep me motivated to keep on track with my physical fitness. And that may be shallow as fuck, but like, damn, spandex are fun. But yeah, I need to film that shit, and I don't know when I'm going to do it. Because this weekend, I actually have the whole weekend off, and I can't film this weekend. I got so much other shit that's priority. So, but it's coming for those that are, none of you probably are interested, but I also do things other than stream. I have a channel that I've been neglecting badly. I think I've alienated all of my original subscribers because I got into some drama bullshit. And my subscribers, they're not there for that. The original subscribers were there for my hauls and my try-ons and my giveaways and all that other fun shit. So when I started getting involved with drama, my subscriber number didn't go down, but I know for a fact that the people that used to watch don't watch that shit. And I don't want that shit anymore. I want to go back to my fun, boring shit, because it was fun for me. I made some really fun friends that didn't want to slit my throat, that were actually kind people. And I miss that. Eddie the pedo. Who's Eddie the pedo? Wait, Angie, what are you talking about? It's nonstop. Am I missing something? Oh, Brock, you mean? Will you do another shopping trip again? Yeah, I should. Okay, so I am completely out of food. I ate everything in the house that we could that's possible, that isn't like dried peas and shit that is like for apocalypse days. But like for the most part, I cleaned it all out as I was working and I was too tired to go grocery shopping. It's not that we don't have money. We have money for food and shit, just no time. So today I'm like, fuck, I don't have anything and I'm not eating fucking ramen again. Ramen is like backup for when I have nothing fresh or good, you know? So I went to the local place, which is just up the road. I made a video on it for Lisa. I did a shopping video for her because she's in the UK and she wanted to see a dollar store here. And when I went in there, I was like, I should have live streamed this, but I was in a hurry and I was hungry. And you don't want to fuck around when you're hungry because I get mean. So I just ran up there to grab a couple things for today. And then eventually me and my husband will go grocery shopping for like the big haul because we are fucking due. We are out of fucking everything. Are you saying Fabletics? Yes, Mike. Fabletics is a company that you can buy like workout clothing, like spandex. They also have non-workout stuff too. And they also sell scrubs and they sell some men's clothing, but mostly it's athletic apparel, right? Like Lululemon, shit like that. And I started a fitness journey on my channel. I lost a little bit of weight, started getting into exercise. And one thing that really motivated me to keep going was the clothing, because I never felt comfortable wearing shit like that until now. Dude's gonna go fishing. You building a house there? No, but wouldn't it be nice to put a house right here? Fucking yeah. I think the landowner, that was his original plan, but then he found out that it would be too expensive to run all the necessities up here, like water, cable, all that shit. So, or whatever it was, I don't know, he told me, I forget. So he ended up putting a trailer down here, and then he rents it out to us now. Yes, it's rented, we don't own it, and it's a piece of garbage, but I like it here, and there's nowhere else that I could live on the money that we spend to live here like this, right? And I will take this over the city, the suburbs any day, because I personally don't like people. No offense to you guys, like I don't mean the individual, I mean as a whole. If I want to walk out in my underwear, I can. You know, I'd rather deal with bears than neighbors. And I do. The bears are my neighbors, for sure. But so anyways, so he put a trailer down there, a sewage system. There are wells from the springs underground. And yeah, if it was up to me and we could afford it, I would personally buy this property and put a little house there. Maybe one day. We'll see. I saw Pinky, it ruined my buzz. Yeah, Pinky sucks. Can I still talk about her? Sick, always wanted to Airstream like that. Hey, Black Ice. Yes, Care Bears. I don't think they care that much, though. Mike, are you talking to me or are you talking to, is it Mystic that lives in West Virginia? Would they sell? Good investment opportunity. I think so. But I think last I heard, he won't separate the property, so we'd have to buy all the acreage. And from what I understand, he wants over market value for it at this time. It's not worth it. Nor could we afford it, to be honest. But it would be nice. I live in Western PA, if that's what... Hey, Happy Ending. Not gonna lie, I have a little crush on Happy Ending. No, so, somewhere else, someone else in chat said they were in West Virginia. I'm sorry, I forget who now. Happy Ending, how are you doing? I liked your last picture. West Virginia. Mountain Mama, take me home. Yes, I do. Giving out happy endings. Hard pick, yes. All the picks. It's a shame, JC, that you saw it under the circumstances that you did. You're in Ohio. Did you get pounded with rain, Mike? I saw the radar the other day and it looked like it was headed towards Ohio. But I haven't really been keeping up with this hurricane business. You know I'm off today, Happy Ending. I'm also off tomorrow. I will go back. It's beautiful there. I am so not motivated today, but I have to use my free time today to get shit done. All week, I've been telling myself when I get home from work, all right, I'm gonna do this when I get my day off. I'm gonna do this on my day off because I'm always tired, you know? And that's my day off and I'm still tired. Want to meet up today? Do I want to meet up today? I don't know. We'll see. Now pounded, but a steady, much needed rain. Well, that's good, I guess. You know, we're good on the rain. It's really humid today. It's very moist. My dog, one of my dogs, she went home. Oh, I see her. She's by the snake tree. Pound. Happy Ending, you're a little pervert, you know that? I like it. You are moist. Yes, I am actually. It's very moist out here. Are you moist right now, Happy Ending? I imagine you probably are. I love that time of year when the acorns and stuff are falling out of the trees and you don't know if it's a harmless acorn or if it's a bear. That's always fun. Hello, Einstein. Okay, so everybody's moist. That's good. Happy Ending, this is, make this clear, I am the #1 pervert in here, so you take a back seat. Actually, I think Edward Jam might have you beat Deuterino. Oh, that's good, Mike. Yeah, droughts suck. Especially if you depend on it, like you're a farmer, or you have a well, or, you know, a garden, whatever. Dude is getting jealous. He should be jealous of Happy Ending. You're right, Tiffany. Edward has me beat in that department. Oh, I'm sure he beats. I'm sure he does. Dude, you have Mary. Dang. I know, right? Deuterino has Lady Sky. You gotta focus on your woman, dude. Oh, the dogs are loving being outside right now. I can just feel it. Poor babies. Oh, okay, this is super boring and no one cares, but I'm going to tell you guys anyways. I'm super excited because I've been wanting to get Titus on a different food. Shadow too, but mainly Titus because he's small and more, I can afford it more. And I'm gonna try him on a freeze, like an air dried food, because he didn't do very good on the raw diet. He got too fat, and I might put Shadow back on it. I don't know yet, but I love my dogs like they're my kids. So it's very important to me that I keep them healthy and happy for as long as possible. And this goes for any living creature. Nutrition and what you eat is so important. It's the fuel that fuels you. So if you have crappy fuel, you're going to run crappy on it, and you're going to feel crappy, and your body's going to be crappy. But if you put yourself on a good nutrition, good food that is good fuel for your body, you're going to feel better. And that goes for the dogs, the bird, the cats, people, everybody. And I can say that, hi Charlie, hi Electro and Beast. I can say that I have not been making very good decisions on the fuel that I've been putting in my body lately, mostly due to stress, convenience, and time management. So, like, it all starts at the grocery store or the pet store, whatever, wherever you're getting your food for whoever. And I'm a huge, huge proponent of that, even though I don't follow my own advice. Who's the naked guy? Wait a minute, there's a naked guy? Mary, do you think of that guy in a thongs package is big? Who are you talking about? Your dogs are lucky you take good care of them. JC, are you puppy sitting, or are you with your... I saw your son's dog with the goggles, and oh my God, how cute. That's so cool that they take him with them. And I'm glad that they put eye protection, because that's actually super important for dogs. Like if you're going to take your dog on a motorcycle or something where they're out, out in the, they're not enclosed in a car, their eyes can get damaged from the sun, the wind, flying debris, bugs. And there's actually a company out there called Doggles that make goggles for dogs, but there's other companies too. So I was happy that they thought of that. Oh, the guy that live streams in a thong for the whole world to see. You think he's creepy. He live streams in a thong. What's his name? Tiffany, there is almost naked guy. Mary, did you see Kittle's rear end yesterday? Kittles was naked? Oh my God, what have I been missing? Yes, I am babysitting in a house, 2 dogs and 2 kids. Oh wow, JC, so you're busy. What kind of dogs? Ratios come into play with food. Yes, Mike, of course. So you put too much in and you don't burn it all, you're going to store it, right? And that goes for pretty much every mammal. So portion control is important. Mike, I got super into fitness and shit, but I've been losing my focus these days. But I've kind of been focusing. So in order to lead a happy, healthy, satisfying life, you need to have your needs met, whether it's physically, mentally, or spiritually, right? And so when one of those is out of whack, or 2 or 3, you're not going to be in your best state, in your best state. So I was doing pretty good physically, but I was neglecting the other 2. So now I'm trying to work on the other 2, but while working on my spirituality and my mental state, I am lacking in the physical department. So it's a delicate juggling act of a balance to keep all 3 in check. So you can't really, I've been prioritizing one over the other, and it's just like, how do I balance all 3? That's the issue I'm having with in life right now. I've said it before, you should have been a veterinarian. I know, dude, if I could go back in time, I would have just bit the bullet and went to school. Because that's like 8 years. It's like you're pretty much a doctor, Only you're not a doctor for one species, you're a doctor for multiple species. I will get you to the naked guy. Okay. Babysitting a big lab and an Aussie poodle. Oh, a doodle. I love doodles. Oh my gosh. They are so cool. Well, some of them are crazy. I know quite a few doodles. Some of them are nuts, but for the most part, I know this one, he's a golden doodle, and he is so smart, like crazy smart. And what a cool temperament. Like if I could clone him and have him exactly the way he is, I would get him because he is so fucking cool. I just love him. He's not mine, you know, and I don't know if I could see myself ever owning one because of the upkeep with their fur. Because I like a dog that's easy to maintain. I don't want to have to pay for grooming. And I've tried my hand at grooming, and it just, every time I try to groom a dog, it looks like they had a fight with a lawnmower or some shit. So I know that's not my path in life. Anyways. Let me get to my house, and then I'll stay on for a little bit longer, and then probably gonna go actually do things, but. Oh, is it halftime? Who's winning, bud? Is your team winning? Hi, Tanjuska. No, don't be sorry. Like, I was telling people in a different stream this morning, because Fluff Nugget was there at Lady Venom's, and he said, you know, I'm sorry I didn't stay at your panel last night. Like, you never have to apologize. Like, it's fine. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. I don't hold anyone, like, I don't, like, get mad about it. And I never tell anyone. I just kind of do it. And if you show up, you show up. And, hey, we'll have a good chat. And if not, no worries. You know, life is busy. And we can't always go everywhere we want to. So don't ever feel bad, you know? You had to do Landry? Oh, laundry. I'm like, who's Landry? Did you do him? Good shift so far. Nobody has died. Thank you for keeping track, Fluff. You know, what would I do without you, man? The naked guy is live right now. He's pacing back and forth, JC. What's his name? Is it the naked guy? I want to check this guy out. Is he in a thong? Anvil, or I'm screenshotting that so I can look at it later. Thank you, Mary. Well, thanks, Mike. Well, it's not just my thinking. I mean, I think that's just fact, right? Like, in order to be a well-balanced person, you need to take care of all aspects of yourself. And you can't just do one. I mean, you can, and a lot of people end up doing, you know, they fall into that because it's hard to do all three. Some people don't even acknowledge spirituality at all. Some people don't believe in it. I think, this is just me, in order to have like a healthy mental state, spirituality is important. But that's my opinion. Yours may vary. I think those two kind of go hand in hand. And I will say this. I have social anxiety and I tend to isolate myself. I'm a hermit. Even my family never hardly sees me because I don't know, I'm very hermit-like, okay? And much to my husband's chagrin because he likes to be very social. The problem with isolating yourself is that studies show that you actually lose intelligence, you lose brain function. I don't know necessarily if it's intelligence, but your brain activity decreases. So if you can't bring yourself to socialize, even though it is a basic human need, and that's where I get my socialization from is through internet, but one thing you should do if you're like that is pick up a hobby, learn an instrument, play brain games, because you want to flex that brain muscle too. Because if you don't, you're going to lose it. It is very true. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. So that's part of your mental health. If you're not a very social animal like me, then you better start flexing your muscles in other areas of your mentality. Learning an instrument is really good because it uses both sides of your brain, which is very interesting because most activities only utilize one side at a time. But playing an instrument and singing use different parts of your brain. And I've been severely lacking in practicing flexing my brain muscle. And I admit it. Oh, bud, what a boring game. It's 0-0. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you got the zoomies? What's happening? What are you doing? Oh, what? What? Hey, psst. Titus, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I can't get him to do it. He's like, what are you doing? You're weird. Hello, wolf mom. Oh my god, I love your name. Do you have a wolf? No bear sightings. If I ever have one, my phone is almost always with me. I will definitely record it, for sure. And it will go in my bears playlist. Up of Shadow and Shadow. Come here, Shadow. Can you drop it? Yeah, right. Can I have your ball? She's like, no, ma'am. He has socks on. What, socks and a Speedo? He's wearing a rainbow thong. That's what my ex-husband must have. Thank you, Tiffany. Social anxiety. Oh yeah, I have generalized and social. I'm a big proponent of mental health. I've talked very openly in the past about my own struggles with mental health. And I think we really should take away the stigma, because there's definitely a huge stigma about it. And let's be real, a lot of people suffer with issues. Like depression and anxiety are like the most common. Look, my dog's dying. Shadow, are you okay? I think she's hot. Yeah, you guys, I gotta look into this naked guy. Mary, I just looked him up, watched for about 5 seconds, and then I was out of there. How does Mary find all this shit? Yeah, I need social interaction myself, but I'm an introvert. So like, Mike, so I'm an extroverted introvert. So like, I can't be a complete introvert because when I'm online, I'm very outgoing, like annoyingly so. But when I'm in real life, I'm not really like that. It's different for me. I'm not as outgoing. I'm more shy, I guess. But online, I'm like very, very extroverted. Deuterino. They're not weed plants. I don't grow weed. Mary finds the weirdest lives, right? This guy better be a grower. He is not a shower. Mary is definitely watching that guy right now. Leave it to Mary to find a guy in a rainbow thong. I know, right? Like, what is she? And then she tells everyone. Like, it's not a secret. I want to go to Subway because we got coupons. Oh, hell yeah. I used to be an extreme couponer. That was a fun time while it lasted. I hoarded all kinds of shit. And then I stopped because, oh, my dog is eating a stick. I stopped because where I live, people extreme coupon all the time. So anytime I would go to a store to do it, all the product would be gone. And then some places would do like a rain check, but that was a pain in the ass. And I would do it in the town I worked at the time. Because at the time I worked in an affluent city. So the couponing wasn't very common there because people have money and they don't spend their time doing that. Because couponing is like, it takes time. And so I used to coupon up there, and then I switched jobs and I worked here in this city, and all those coupon vultures would beat me. And I just got discouraged and I quit. But man, back in the day when I used to extreme coupon, I used to have, because like you can't really choose and pick and choose what you want, but you can get like, you know, like 20 boxes of tampons for $4, you know? So you just stock on what is available at the time. And over time you would like accumulate all this shit for like free or next to free shit. Now what I see is if I go to my local flea market, I know who all the couponers are because they go out, they get this product for free or close to free, and then they resell it. They don't resell it for, obviously, for their full price, but they're still making a profit. So sometimes I just give my money to them because they win and I get it cheaper too. Not as cheap, but yeah. Did you have 100 pasta jars? No, I didn't do a whole lot of the food products. I did a lot of like Procter & Gamble products. Like at one point I had there was this, I think my best haul ever was, there was this name brand shampoo and conditioner, like a salon brand. I can't remember what it was, John something. I can't remember. I got like, I can't even remember. So many of those. And at the end of it, it was free. Like they owed me money. It was pretty fucking cool. It was like a little rush too. Like when you find a deal or shit, like I don't know, I get a little zing out of it. But I don't do it anymore. I love YouTube. The stupid stuff that goes on here makes you laugh. Yeah, it does. Sometimes it's sad though. I'm not watching the naked creepy guy. Mary, you are so watching the naked creepy. You're the one that brought him up. Hi, Herman. Sorry for what? What are you sorry for? You have half a brain today? Well, that's more than I have, Tanjuska. Damn lucky you living in the beautiful nature. Well, thanks. I get a lot of shit for where I live because I live in a rundown trailer. And I make no qualms about that. But it's worth it for the view. My animals like it. As you can see, they don't even wear collars. They're nudists. My dogs do not wear collars. They don't have to because they don't run away. Did you steal newspapers to get the coupons? No. Okay, so nowadays, the coupons come in the mail. They don't come in the newspapers. Not around my area. Maybe your place where you live is different. But what I would do is I would dumpster dive for them. And I know that sounds really gross, but there is one place close to me that's not a dumpster. It's a shed. And you can just walk in there and you can dump off like old magazines, newspapers, things like that. So back when this was all going down, I would go to that shed. And it was just paper. It wasn't like gross like soup in a can and like garbage and raccoons. No, it was like a shed. And I would go in there and I would take all the coupons and then I would sort through them. And I had a binder. Like I was really, when I go into something, I go full on into it. I was invested. Mental issue? Oh, the naked guy or the almost naked guy? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Hello, Electro. What grown folks do behind the privacy of closed doors is their business. What are you talking about? Who's doing what behind closed doors? There are a lot of weirdos on YouTube. I'm one of them. Couponing ain't what it used to be. Did you coupon, I'm a sister? Because I also understand that ever since the TLC shows with the extreme couponing came out, they tightened up their policies and stuff because people were giving away the secrets to get around the system. And so the companies have caught on to that. So they make it a little bit more hard. But you can still do it though, if you want. I can't be bothered to do it because it did take time, and it's time. And what I always say is that you can't buy time, right? So whatever you put your time into, you can never have that back. So you really should decide what is important for you, because we all only have so much time. We're, look at how my dog's sitting. We all only have so much time on this planet in this lifetime. So are you going to waste your time on something that, either doesn't bring you joy, doesn't produce anything good? Or are you going to be a little bit more smart with your time. That's why I always thank people when they come to my channel for however long they stay, because they are giving me their time. And you can't buy it, you know? You can't get it back. So for me, couponing it became to the point where it wasn't worth the time. What's going to be your next full-on Intuit mission? I don't know, man. Like, I've gotten into my newest thing. I'm still trying to keep the fitness thing up, although I've been doing a terrible job. But I haven't given up. So, you know, stay tuned, because my fitness journey, I share the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I will update with weight and all that. And I find that social media keeps me accountable. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I decided to publicize it and show my body and show the ups and downs and talk about it, because it keeps me accountable. But I think my newest thing is spiritual health, and I am very unhealthy in that department. So my newest thing, I guess, is listening to what other people have to say and what they believe spirituality means to them, things like that. And it's not really about religion. I don't like religion. I don't like what religion has done to human beings. But that doesn't mean that I don't believe in a higher power at all. And I still, personally, this is just me, your miles may vary, and I'm not here to argue with you, but I personally am still Christian, and I think I always will be. And I do believe in Jesus, and I do believe he was a man that walked this planet, lived here, spread good messages. And but I think my connection to my higher self and to my creator has been a little struggle. It's been struggle for me lately. So I guess my newest thing is to focus on that, while also trying to maintain a healthy mental attitude and a healthy physical being. But it ain't easy. It definitely isn't. Oh my God, Mary should cook in a thong. You know how many views you would get, Mary, if you cooked in a thong? That is brilliant. I would watch that. I would watch that. Oh my God. When did you get here? See, this is why I'm going to totally get killed one day. I didn't even know Gary was home. Oh, he just snuck up on me. And the only reason I know he's here is because my dog saw him. We want to see your weight loss journey, instead you washing the dishes. Well, you cannot force someone to choose a weight loss journey. They have to make that decision themselves, because if they don't want to, it'll never work. Well, thanks, best tennis player. Hi, honey. Hey. Love you. Hi, stray cat. No, Mike, I did not grow up in church. Although, okay, well, as a child, I went to church a little bit. You can go. I wasn't baptized until I was 12. He's very happy. He's happy Daddy's home. Yay. But I wouldn't say that. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think kind of inspired all of this for me is one day I just sat down and I thought, why am I Christian? Like, why though? It's because of where I was born, right? Because if I was born like in the Middle East, I'd probably be Muslim. If I was born somewhere else, maybe I'd be Buddhist, because I was born into Christianity. So I had to decide, okay, well, I have to choose, right? Like, yes, society, family, all that pressure to be Christian, but do I really want to be Christian? So I had to, so that's where I was, and then I started listening to these people talk on the internet and podcasts and stuff. And so that's where I'm at. And I do still choose Christianity, but I think there's more to the picture than we maybe realize. There's like more to the story. There's more that we don't know. But I will continue, but I also want to learn about other religions too. I don't want to have such a narrow scope on just spirituality in general, because then I don't feel like I'm making an honest choice. I think it's just a choice that was put on me, right? But if I know all the different choices, I can make a fairly educated one myself. Nobody cares, I know, but I like to go off on tangents. I used to be a best tennis player, but not anymore. He does sometimes. Learn about Orthodox. Oh yeah, I know all about Orthodox because we used to go to an Orthodox church and they have very long masses. Very long. And I went to a wedding at an Orthodox church and it was a very long wedding. Very long. Hello, Devsky. It sounds like the Muslim faith is really intriguing to you. Well, it's not just Muslim. Actually, I'm looking at Hermeticism. It isn't necessarily that I want to change religions. I just want to learn more about everything that human beings really believe, really. You know, there's so many different things you can choose to believe in. Why should I go with the default one that I was born into, right? Hey, Ian, I hope you're okay too. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Gary's home, so I'm gonna hang out with him, see what's going on. I still have shit I gotta do today. I like to keep these at about an hour, but my walk is only like half that, so I like to sit around and talk with you guys a little bit. I'm gonna go though. You guys have a wonderful weekend. If I don't see you, thank you for stopping in, and as always, like I always say, I appreciate your time, and I'll catch you around. Hey Jerry, I'm just leaving. I'm hanging with Gary. All right, I gotta go.
Bro.
Well, you're not my bro. That would be weird. All right, guys, I gotta go. See you later. Bye-bye.